This happened when?
September the 29th, 2014.
29th. You remember it?
Yes, like it was yesterday.
For 4 years, Urema Palma has wondered who killed her brother, Humberto Palma. He was found lying in a street next to his truck after being shot once in the head.
The first thing that I heard was I got a ping on my, because I have an updates, through y'all's website, yes. And it said shots fired at 27 or 53 or wherever the address was, I can't remember. The address, 23rd and Keystone. And I didn't think nothing of it.
There were eyewitnesses who heard a gunshot and one person who administered first aid who saw a car. But to date, no one has been arrested or charged.
My phone rings, and my younger brother, he calls me and he tells me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just got home." He says, "Well, you need to get over here." I said, "Where?" He said, 23rd and Keystone. I said, "Why?" He says, "Humberto's truck is here." I said, "Where's Humberto?" He says, "I don't know." I go back and the detective comes back and she says, "It was Humberto and he has died."
For Urema and her family, this doesn't make sense. Humberto Palma grew up in Midland and attended Midland Lee. He played football and loved karate. He also worked for many years in the oil field, collecting knives and Hot Wheels. Urema says she never expected something like this would happen to her brother.
My brother never carried a gun. My brother wasn't the type, a person to fight with his, he was any, male. He fought, whatever, but he never used weapons. That was not his MO.
Justin Cade is the new Odessa Police Department detective working the murder of Humberto Palma. He has looked over every piece of evidence in the file and talked with Humberto's family. He says he understands their frustration.
Crazy to think that it happened in the middle of the day. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock when everyone's getting off of work, in the middle of the street. And we have very few witnesses and very little evidence. Most of the witnesses are after the incident happened. They heard the gunshots and, run out of their house and see everything, after the fact. We don't have a whole lot of any information of what happened prior to the shooting.
At 4:45, he called my daughter. She was the last person to speak to him that day. They talked for 4 minutes. At exactly 4:49, they hung up the phone, and then at 4:59, he was shot. What happened in that 10-minute window that they had to kill him? What happened? We don't know.
Odessa Crime Stoppers is running Humberto's cold case on electronic billboards in Midland and Odessa, hoping someone will come forward with information. They are also upping the reward for information that leads to an arrest to $2,400. The family and police hope that will lead to someone coming forward to help the Palma family heal.
You think someone knows about it?
Absolutely. Yep.
What makes you think that?
Well, we have at least 2 suspects that know about it. We know that the suspect vehicle is occupied multiple times. One shooter, but the vehicle is occupied by several people, and they know about it.
We understand there was 3 people in the car. I pray that somebody in that car has a conscience, has a family, and says, "You know what? I wouldn't want this to happen to my family." Because you know what? Even though they took my brother from us, I don't wish this upon their family. This is the kind of hurt you don't wish upon anybody.